And that is 100% right. I am, of course, the golden one. Ricky Coleman, this right here is the channel that's like an early Christmas present. It is the People's Wrestling Channel, and this once again is that is right, another movie review, this time National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Thought I'd review a Christmas movie as you sit there and you check out the description. Old classic Christmas movie, or quite a number of years old, 20, 30, if not 30 years old. Yeah, 20, 30 years old. A good family Christmas movie, like I've said, very, very slapstick. But still very funny to watch. Now, I'm sure that most of you have seen this movie. For some of you, it might be your favorite Christmas movie. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of this movie and what rating you would give it. For those of you that haven't, go ahead, go and watch a movie, sit down, grab a mulled wine, grab a mulled cider, get some chocolate, stick on your Ricky Goldman t-shirt, watch the movie, come back and then get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on it and your rating on it. So yeah, we're very fast, very much approaching that day. We are 9 days away from the day, from Christmas Day, and there's only one gift that you need as you sit there and you check out that description. There's only one gift you need. There's only one gift that will put a smile on people's faces and make your friends and family happy and bring joy to their life and make their Christmas morning absolutely rememberable. And of course, I'm talking about the one, the only Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. You're asking me, what, Ricky? What are you on about? What are you talking about? Where do I purchase and pick up one of these fabulous great t-shirts? And this is the place. So right there, in front of your eyes, in front of your face, Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. All 5 designs you need to get, you need to buy, you need to purchase, you need to pick up. So I'm going to turn the lights off for now. So this movie, very dated, very slapstick, but funny, a family movie you can sit down and watch. So it starts with Give me 1 second, as always, got notes here just to help me along. 1 second. So Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase. You know, he loves family. He loves Christmas. So he absolutely adores Christmas. So he takes his family out to. Well, they're on like a road trip to go and get a Christmas tree. And you know, they're in the car, and cars trying to pass them. Chevy doesn't want the car to pass them, and tries to keep up with, but it eventually does, and he tries to keep up with them, and he finds himself kind of under a truck, under like a big massive semi truck, like carrying logs and stuff. Be able to kind of get out under that. Then they go and they find this big massive tree, cut it down, take it home, put the tree up. And the tree's tied up. They kind of untie the tree, and he just smashes through windows and smashes through everything. So the tree's way too big. Basically, just kind of one disaster after the next. Clark, works for this company. And his company comes up with ideas and comes up with inventions, and his boss wants kind of stuff finalized by the end of the day. He wants a certain invention and to be on the boss's desk by the end of the day. So Clark is very nice and to his boss, but to the people that were with his boss, who kind of thing, kiss your ass, you kiss his ass. So the comedy's already starting. You then have Clark go up to the in the home. They go up to he goes up to the loft, but gets locked in the loft. His family go out and kind of leave him behind. So he's kind of locked in the loft and kind of puts all these clothes on to try and keep warm. Falls through the loft, and his legs are dangling out. He then kind of nothing else to do, so he sticks some movies on. And one of the family members kind of pulls down the loft door covering, whatever you want to call it, attic covering, and he falls out. Then the rest of more of Clark's family comes to visit. Cousin Eddie, a few other family members, Clark's dad, Clark's father, his mother, his auntie Nora, who can't remember anything. Absolutely funny, absolutely hilarious, just can't remember anything. She wraps up the cat. And she gives that as a gift. She thinks that Clark is still in the army, even though she kind of just kind of passed him in the lobby of the house. She doesn't, very forgettable. Doesn't kind of very forgettable. Kind of forgets that this is a house. Forgets. She's very much convinced that they moved into a new house, and that is the new house they're in. She wraps up some kind of jello or some kind of jelly, and just, your typical senile, I suppose, old woman. You've got Uncle Eddie, who lives outside in like a what's the word I'm kind of looking for here, guys? Kind of not a VR, but sorry, daydreaming. Sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. What is a VR? A VR truck. He's kind of living out of that, and he kind of empties his toilet into the sewers, and Clark very much doesn't want. Just finds this disgusting. Finds this crazy. No one better light a match near it, he says. His neighbours, one of the neighbours comes out, sees this, runs away. Now, Clark has been promised what he believes and what he thinks a big, massive bonus from work. And with this bonus, he's going to build a pool. So he daydreaming, stood at the window one day, daydreaming about this pool, and this woman is kind of saying for her to come to him. And then one of Eddie's kids kind of come down, and he snaps out of it, and she says, "Are you Santa? And does Santa exist?" And blah 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 blah. And she kind of lets it spill that actually living out of the VR truck. They then go shop. Then the morning after, Clark and Uncle Eddie, they go shopping, and Clark wants to treat Uncle Eddie's family and treat his kids, and then lets it slip that he's actually, he told Clark that the VR was actually his friends, but it then comes clean and says it's actually us who are living out of it. There's then this scene with Clark putting on the Christmas lights. He wants the whole family to watch and makes it kind of a family thing. And to find out what else happens, you're going to have to join me on the other side of this. But first, what you're going to have to do is Christmas is a busy time. New Year's is a busy time for everybody. But more busy for me, the Golden One, Ricky Goldman. And you need to know how to keep up with me. And this will give you all the information you need. So right there is all the information you're going to need to hand me and follow me and keep up with me over this festive period. So you have yeah, trying to make the putting on the Christmas lights on the house like a big family thing. And there's a scene happens either then or beforehand where he's kind of falling off the roof, putting up the Christmas lights. So I think that was beforehand when he actually puts the lights up. But back to this scene, he kind of makes it a big thing, like put the lights on, but they don't come on. And his wife is very supportive and says, well, I can envision the lights anywhere. One of the kids kind of goes to the circuit box, switches the circuit, the lights come on, there you go. Cut to another scene where when the family visit, when the family first come over, Lewis has kind of like a toupee on, and Uncle Eddie notices this and quickly puts it back on his head. So then they're all sat down. So they're all sat down for Christmas dinner, but they open the turkey and the turkey kind of just implodes. The cat is slowly chewing the Christmas lights. You kind of see what's coming next. So then, because they've got no turkey, then they have to eat Jello or jelly. The cat then bites. The cat is goes under a chair. The cat goes under a chair. The lights are out, and Clark is like, "What's going on here?" Plugs them in. The cat gets electrocuted. It's kind of this just dark stain, burn on the floor. Then put out the chair, but cousin Eddie that hasn't really got much says, "Well, that's a nice chair. I'll have that." Notices kind of the gases seeping out of the sewers. Cut to kind of Lewis out. Then you have Lewis. He kind of lights his cigarette, sets the Christmas tree on fire. His back's all on fire. Then you cut to another scene with Lewis. He's outside and lights a cigarette, lights a fag, blows up the sewers. So that's the hilarious scene right there. Let's kind of go towards the end of the film. Now, Clark opens what he thinks is a big bonus, but it's a jelly of kind of a year supply of jelly of the club month, and he's like, really not happy at all. Kicks stuff around and says, "What I would like is my boss here right now, and I could tie him up and tell him what I think." So out goes Uncle Eddie, actually kidnaps Clark's boss, brings him back all tied up, and Clark is like, "Oh, what's going on? I was just angry and didn't really mean it." And he's all about me getting a Christmas bonus, and you saying to his boss, saying, "Look, you promised these people a Christmas bonus. You promised us all a Christmas bonus, but we didn't get it, and we're kind of real relying on that." So the boss says, "Fine, you'll get your Christmas bonus plus 20%." Clark's Clark's boss's wife reporting missing, and all these just police go smashing through the windows. But I forgot a scene. The scene where Clark can hear kind of squeaking from the tree, opens the tree, actually a squirrel comes shooting out, comes jumping out. But we're getting towards the end of the movie now. Police come crashing to the windows and to the doors. Mr. Frank, so Clark's boss, says it's all been a misunderstanding, it's all been about a Christmas bonus. I press no charges. And that's kind of the end of the movie right there, really. A good family Christmas movie, which I'm going to give 5 stars out of 10. Highly recommend it. It is dated, it is old, but I highly recommend it. So let's get to some promotion. Sue. PMP, pancakes and power slams every single Tuesday. Yeah, every single Tuesday going into Wednesday morning around about 11:30, 12 in America. Dr. Which Featherstone will talk about a wrestling subject. They do have their own page and their own YouTube, so go ahead and check both out. This week was about The Rock. Should he win the Royal Rumble? Dr. Which Featherstone will interview a wrestler on the Sportskeeda page to go and give them a massive, gigantic like. Vince Russo is on there. Dutch Mantel, Zed Coulter's on there. They're on show, so you're going to be a massive, gigantic like. But this week it was Kwee Wee. So yeah, go and check that interview out. If you like your e-feds, the first one here, as always. Sorry, no, if you're into a podcast, the first one is, of course, Don Cast. So go and check that out. And the second one here is of course In Time Wrestling podcast. So go and check this out also. So eFeds, if you're into those, the first one we need to check out here, I believe did a pay-per-view last week, is of course TWF Network. The second one to check out here is ASPW, so All-Star Pro Wrestling Network. And last but certainly not least, do go and give this a like and make sure to check it out, and that is REW Raydog Extreme Wrestling. Billy Raydog does indeed have his own pro wrestling tees, and they are right here, and I believe he's working on some new designs, so certainly go and check those out. Pro Wrestling Tees, Billy Ray the Dog. If into your promo-based events, the first one here to check out is Mulan second is PPA Promo Performance Alliance. They do have their own YouTube, so go and check out that also. And this next one, you are certainly, without a shadow of a doubt, going to be a part of, because I'm the champion in it. I've won 6 titles in it, and that is, of course, DWF Degenerate Wrestling Federation. For the latest t-shirts, it is, of course, Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. What? Yes, Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. And me on Facebook, Ricky J. Pate, and you can indeed become a part of this, the Battle of the Nation Championship WWE AW Predictions League. Follow me on Twitter, RickTheRock30. We will see and check out my link tree, RickyG34. But more importantly than that is the best damn blog ever, my blog, The Golden Blog. WWA World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook. Give it a massive like. For those month-long shout outs, it is easy, it is simple. It's a click of a button away. You like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. It is so easy, so simple. 2 reminders as always. The first one is right there. And the second one right there. So, Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's, Linktree, like and subscribe, Facebook, WWA, and Twitter. So another movie review done. Coming next week will be another movie review, and I will be here live on Christmas Day. So join me for that also. And that's kind of pretty much it for next week. So that's a movie review. I'll be here live on Christmas Day. There are a couple of other things coming the week after, the last and final week of 2022. Be able to stay tuned and keep watching to find out what that is. But for now, do like and subscribe, because it is Ricky Goldman out.